Hello to the final part of Spyro 3 Reignited. Yes, the final part of the entire Reignited Trilogy. It is the super bonus round, which is very unique. It is the most unique out of the three games. It has the most to it out of the three games. And it's got something that's gonna surprise the fuck out of you compared to all the other bonus rounds of the games. Let's begin. So first of all, I get a gem immediately, and right in front of us is, Bianca talking.
Hey, you finally made it, Spyro. Hunter was a little worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress, but I always knew you'd beat her. This
Thanks.
place is where the sorceress kept all her treasure, but after she was defeated, a bunch of thieves came and stole it. If you can catch the thieves, you're more than welcome to keep the treasure.
Alright then.
By the way, Hunter is around here somewhere. He's been tinkering with one of his new toys all day, and he wants to show it off. You should go see him.
Yeah, sure. So, we're gonna be talking to Hunter a lot. We're gonna be doing a few of his little chores, because he has a few left. And also the thieves are here, and they only have, like, gems. So, just go around and burn them for the gems. You get a lot of them back. Like, quite a good bit back. And yeah, it's just basically a gem rush, this one. Much like a Nasty's Loot or a, well, not fucking the Shores, because that had nothing to it, really. But much like a Nasty's Loot, this has a fuck ton of gems for us to collect. And it is also the last of the gems. It is also the last of the eggs, because there's one last egg to get, and it is in this level. So we have to get 20,000 gems in order to get to our big finale. So let's go ahead, grab some more gems so we can unlock these doors, because they require certain amounts of gems in order to unlock them. And I think it's best we go ahead and just, like, grab as much as possible to make that happen. Yeah, just make sure to look around, because there's a lot of shit strewn about. Take care of all the thieves you see. And, yeah, that's basically the gist of this entire bit. Nothing else to really say about this. It's very straightforward. You might also notice some flying enemies above us. We'll deal with them later, not right now. But don't worry, we'll deal with the flying bastards soon. Right now, though, just focus on taking care of these pricks. Once you have all the thieves dealt with and you have a fuck ton of gems from it all, one of these doors should unlock for us. So now we're taking care of this guy. Let's go ahead and go into one of the doors. This one right here. Let's see what Hunter wants, because all these go lead to Hunter. See?
Hi, Spyro. Did you see Bianca? She was really worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress. It was pretty funny. She tries to play it cool, but she was scared stiff until you came back safe.
Alright.
I just finished fixing up an old submarine. Why don't you try taking it for a spin?
Okay.
Take my sub for a spin?
Yes.
Great. Hop aboard.
Thanks. Fuck's sake, Hunter. Anyway, this is all about just going through and shooting more submarine bastards. Seriously, it's just this. It's a unique little area, but ultimately it's just, aim and fire after waiting a little bit. And, yeah, I believe we did this before in one of the levels. I believe it was the pirate ship level. I forgot the name of the fucking place. I'm sorry. I am not good at names. All I do remember, though, is that Super Bonus Round is really easy. Nothing is really difficult except for one part, which you might get fucked on because of the collecting part. Yeah, there's one part where collecting everything can be awful, because it's not really thought up well for collecting shit on the ground well. And again, Sparks is of no help to us, so but yeah, take care of those submarines, kill them all. Aiming gets really weird too, be careful of that. And yeah, once they're all down and done, you'll get a reward. There you go. Just kidding, you get nothing. You get your gems from them, but you get nothing for actually killing all these guys, so just exit by going down here. Alright, so that takes care of that. Now it's time for the next challenge, which should be right around here. Just right behind this building, probably. I'll need to look around real quickly, though. Make sure I didn't lose any... Yeah, it's a gem I'm missing over there, apparently. Let's just go around. Where is it? I don't... Oh, it's inside? No, it's right there. There we go. Yeah, let's not miss any gems, because we need to get every single gem in this level in order to actually, you know, complete the game. Okay, so let's go ahead and choose not that door, but this door right down here, maybe? On my left? Yeah, this one. Okay, let's see what we want to do now. Oh, God.
This is the world's fastest turbo snowboard course. The local champions are the Sasquatch 6, a gang of Yetis on souped-up snow discs. I bet that you could outrace the lot of them. If you win, we'll get a huge pile of treasure. If you lose, I'll have to slick down the whole course with my tongue. So, ready to race?
I kind of want to see...
On. Just don't lose, or my tongue's gonna be a popsicle.
I kind of want to see that. But yeah, we're not skating. We are on this little board that kind of acts like a skateboard, but it's not really. We need to use it for boosting. And essentially, it kind of acts like the fucking speedways too, but then it gets all weird at this point because this place is not really well, you know, it's not well made, to say the least. And it gets worse when you find out that the more you do tricks, the less boost you get. And not only that, but there's a fuck ton of gems just spreading about everywhere. And we have to grab all of them, because unfortunately we can't actually get them without the board. So unfortunately, it kind of fucks us there. And not only that, but there's also like a bunch of crabs here. You have to take care of them too. They give you boosts and such. Ultimately, this is just a really not fun, like, bit here. And I do fail this race, unfortunately. And I am showing you the failed race completely because I'm showing you me getting the gems too. And unfortunately, you know, I have to get them. You know, I have to show you me getting them. The good news, though, is that Sparks is being somewhat useful here. He's actually grabbing the ones I'm not even close to, which is a big fucking surprise. At the same time, some of these gems he doesn't go for at all. It's literally just 50-50 sort of bullshit here, and I'm not a fan of 50-50 bullshit. I want fucking Sparks to help me out, okay? I just want him to help me out, get some fucking gems, not be a bitch, okay? I just want gems. I don't want to be fucked with. Unfortunately, I got fucked with, and because of that, I got 4th, and then I just lost all my placement because of that, because I have literally no way of getting any kind of boost right now, really, as you can tell, it kind of fucked me, and I can't win now. It is impossible for me to win, because the boost is now so low for me to grab from tricks that I've essentially fucked myself. And also, that just happened. That just fucking happened. Yeah, this place is glitchy too. Just thought I should mention that. Anyway, Hunter, lick the floor.
My tongue is frozen. You better not lose again.
Maybe I will. I want to lose again now, just so I can piss you off. I'm not going to, though. So, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so in order to get some of these gems, I need to get a lot of boost and then get on certain spots. Now, the good news is that the crabs here give you a... Okay, that time they didn't give me a good number, but they can give you a good, decent amount of boost. We'll take care of them. But, yeah, your main thing here is do tricks, which the game is really shitty on. you need to essentially just make sure you are packed with the fucking boost. So just keep doing tricks and keep filling that fucking meter up and don't screw up because Jesus Christ, it is so easy to screw up. Oh, and by the way, I believe you can actually defeat all of these guys. I don't know if they stay down forever, but I know you can break their rides, which is funny. So, you know, if you want to go the aggressive route, you can do that. I don't think it'll do us too much good, though. I think our saving grace is with the blue stars, though. We have to get our fucking boost. Look at that. Just out of nowhere, I get that. How? Oh, we both failed. But don't worry, because I took care of him, too. And I believe there are no more Yetis in the entire race. I have no competitors because I killed them all. I was going for a go heavy on the boost route, and I ended up accidentally going for the aggressive route. This game, this race, doesn't really work well. But once you got done, got all the gems, you can move on from it.
Yes! You schooled them like a bunch of frostbitten, flat-footed, molasses-eating, lead-pants-wearing, cross-eyed glacier trolls riding slabs of plywood with sandpaper on the bottom. And we want some shiny stuff, too.
Nice. So yeah, we get this nice little animation of the chest opening and then a fuck ton of gems out of it, so that's nice. Literally, like, thousands of gems. And, yeah. Enjoy the rain. It's pretty good rain, huh? And look at that bitch fly. There you go, 1,000. So, I don't want to activate the skateboard. What I do want to do is look around for the stuff that I did miss, which I did miss a small few amount here. So, let me take care of that. There we go. And I believe that's it. No, I'm serious. I believe I now have all of the gems. So, yeah, he's aiming for the exit now. We're done here. Okay, so that's it for what is essentially the hardest part of this level. Now we can go to that other door and collect the rest of the gems because it is not to a portal, it is actually to a power-up. So, yeah, as you can notice, it's going to be the fire-flying one. This is the last time we'll ever see this ability too. So yeah, just go around taking care of all these saucers. There are 7 of them. And yes, they will drop a bunch of gems for you. And these are the last of the gems too. Defeat all these guys and we will get a total of 20,000 gems. The absolute maximum for Spyro 3. And then we can go inside the final door and see what our final challenge of the game is. Which is a surprising one, because it's the only time any of the original games ever did this. There was no real reason to ever go and do something like this with the first, second games. But with the third game here, once you get into this level, you kind of have to do this in order to actually get your 100% ending. So, if I can find the last 2, you have to look around a good bit. We can then just take care of them, grab the gems, and begin our final challenge, which is the only time this ever really happens, because you have no reason to ever do this otherwise in any other level or game. Okay, that's all of them. Let's go and begin the rematch fight against the sorceress.
I don't know how she did it, Spyro, but the sorceress must have survived that last battle. She's been waiting here all this time, saving up her magic to destroy you. Your best chance at defeating her is my flying saucer. I've cast some spells to give it extra firepower and unlimited flying time. The rest is up to you. You've come this far, Spyro. I know you can beat her.
Thanks. So, basically you just fly around, shoot her, and that's it. Nothing else to it. No other bits to it either. You just keep doing this until eventually you win, or else you just dodge her shots too, which are easy to do. Or just juke her. And yeah, that's it. So that's the source, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Spyro 3. I hope you enjoyed the Reignited Trilogy. We're going to be watching the final cutscenes now, and then we're actually going to watch the credits. So, yeah, that's Spyro 3, everybody. We 100% the game, and here is our reward. And that's it. That's Spyro 3. And that's Spyro Reignited Trilogy. We have now 100%ed all 3 games. And hopefully that is it. But something tells me there's DLC. I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't think there will be. Hopefully. Maybe not. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Yes, we are actually going to watch the credits now. I'm not going to skip this. We are actually done. There's nothing else to see of this game. We have accomplished everything. So, what now? Well, now that the Let's Play is done, I can pretty much give you my opinion on all 3 games, as well as Reignited itself. I like Spyro 1. It can be seen as very dull and boring and very simple, even easy as piss. But it's the most unique and fun to me. Some of its downfalls for being like the first game are kind of nice. And it just feels like more solid, more complete. Spyro 2, I will admit that Spyro 3 of Reignited has been a bit more buggy, bit more problematic, but ultimately Spyro 2 has always been the most broken fucking game of the 3 games. And it's still, to me, the most broken in Reignited. It's not even a joke. It's honestly really sad how the second game is just cursed to be so fucking exploited. I've seen people basically being able to do some crazy shit in Spyro 2 so far with Reignited, so yeah, pretty much this game, Spyro 2 is still fairly broken and fairly unstable. It is also the most messy in my opinion. It's not that fun. It's not that enjoyable. The orb thing sucks to me. And a lot of the side missions are god-awful. And it's just not a fun fucking game. It's really not. And honestly, not a lot of people actually even find Spyro 2 to be that fun either. The whole relic thing was just a complete fucking droll. And I will say this right now. Ripto ain't that great a villain. I mean, he started off being kinda alright, and then they kinda... Like, even in the original, he was just a very ham-fisted fucking villain compared to the Sorceress, who was a complete bitch, and Nasty Nork, who was, in a way, innocent. Like, he was just being bullied, and then he just got his ass kicked after being bullied, and it's honestly kind of sad, but... Yeah, Ripto. Ripto kind of sucks in the original games. And he kind of sucked in Enter the Dragonfly, which I don't know if I'm ever going to do. I don't want to do it. Please don't. Please don't. I have it on PS2. I have it on fucking GameCube. I don't want to touch it, though. I don't want to know it exists. Anyway, Spyro 3. It's in the middle for me. It's not the worst at Spyro 2, but it's also not the best in my opinion, which is Spyro 1. It's just kind of in the middle. It has some great ideas. It has some terrible fucking ideas. You know, it has some fun moments, some fun little missions, and then it has the fucking Yeti boxing and goddamn hockey and shit, and it's just... Also, you know, some shit going on here, you know. By the way, if you are watching my streams, at the point of this video, I am going for the Kingdom Hearts games, and that's gonna take me months, so, you know, if you want that, you know, go check the streams. I also have a Discord now. You should go inside there and, you know, mingle and shit. All of it will be in the description below for you. This will be a long fucking credits, by the way. By the way, you might notice maybe that some of the developers here that have helped out are people that worked on Insane Trilogy. Yeah, that's because they're all in cahoots. And also, I believe Beanox is in this as well. And Beanox is working on the fucking CTR game, Nitro Fueled. Which, by the way, I have to do that soon. I have to. Because I did CDR. And fucking Nitro Fueled is basically CDR remastered, but also with fucking Nitro Kart, which I haven't done yet. And I don't have Nitro Kart yet. And apparently there's fucking, like, some shit going on about tag team racing, apparently. No. I have that on PS2 as well, and I don't. I don't want to do more fucking Crash Racing, please. I don't really want to play another Crash to Spyro game. I used to be a fan of these fucking games. I used to be a big fan of Crash. I was fucking born on the same goddamn year the first game came out. Which is the same year that Mario 64 and Bubsy 3 also came out. But beside that, like, I was born essentially enjoying and loving the Crash games on PS1. Because I was a PlayStation 1 boy. I was a PlayStation fan. And, you know, I played through Crash 1, 2, and 3, Wrath of Cortex, Twin Sanity. I played a fuck ton of the Crash games. Almost all of them. But, I lost interest. Sure, I even played the Titan games, and I did enjoy them as well, but my interest in Crash as a whole died out. And some of it is blamed on the speedrunning thing, and some of it's blamed on my taste changing. And the same thing is with Spyro. I used to like Spyro as well. I really liked Spyro 1, 2, and 3 back then. I didn't mind Enter the Dragonfly. I loved A Hero's Tale. And I thought Legend of Spyro was a good fucking series. I honestly did. I only have the first game, and I thought that was great. Even though the PS2 did not help make that look good. It should have waited for the PS3, honestly, but, you know, there was a lot it did right. Legend of Spyro is a series that I think was a good series. But I've grown out of it. I've grown out of Crash and Spyro. The only reason I'm even doing this shit is because they came back and people bugged me. People wanted me to play these. And I was just like, fine, I'll fucking play them and we'll see where it goes. And you know where it went. You know where the Insane Trilogy Let's Play went. I didn't have any real fun with it. Trying to get the Platinum Relics fucking sucked. And fuck the dev times. Fuck them. But not only that. Some of the fucking shit I did in Insane Trilogy, like the fucking Hot Cocoa glitch, got fixed now. So, some of my runs are invalid now. Oh no! Whatever the fuck shall I do? Should I go back and redo them and do them the right way? Fuck that. I did my fucking time. I got my fucking relics. Fuck you and your goddamn best times legitimately, okay? I got them at the time in a way that was legitimate, especially in the original games. Okay? So, fuck your goddamn fixes. I'm not playing the games again to give you my redos of the damn relic times, because I don't want to do the relics again. Same thing with going through and doing the orbs, and getting all the fucking gems, and the dragon eggs and shit, like, and the fucking dragons themselves in the crystallite forms, and it's just, I don't care about the series anymore. I have gotten so tired and weakened from this entire thing because of the speedrun and the communities and the fucking bullshit, and also how dead they fucking been. I've experienced so much more since that I don't even need these games. We don't need these fucking games, really. Sure, they were great back then, but they didn't really hold up that much for us. They might hold up much better for kids, because, let's face it, motherfuckers, we went into these series as kids back then. The games, Spyro and Crash, back on the PS1, were marketed for kids. And these two fucking games, Insane Trilogy and Reignited, they are literally meant for fucking children. They're not meant for us. Sure, we can look back and gushing on nostalgia goggles, but unfortunately my nostalgia goggles for Crash and Spyro were broken years ago. So unfortunately, I can't fucking make them work for me. And I wish I could. I wish I could look at these games again and actually enjoy them and be happy about them. But I can't. I've played them so many times. I've seen them so many times. I've experienced them so many times that I just have no real connection with them anymore. They've just become sort of empty to me. And I have moved on. I've moved on to other series that I find to be more enjoyable to me. Like the fucking Bubsy series, for instance. You know, because I really love Bubsy Freddy, I still do. I've been in that game 100 times, and I haven't gotten sick of that game. I've gotten sick of all these fucking games and the Insane Trilogy games, but Bubsy Freddy I still come back to as a stress reliever. Something about that fucking game charms me. But these don't. And really, I don't think Nitro Fueled is going to do much for me either. CDR itself did not do much for me. Going through that original PS1 game, you know, it wasn't that fun. I'm telling you right now, if you make me go through Enter the Dragonfly, or Wrath of Cortex, or Twin Sandy, or whatever, I'm not gonna be that happy with them either. I mean, I wish Twinsanity would get, like, a remake where it is actually completed, you know? I wish that could happen because, fuck, that would honestly be the best fucking thing for any of these games, because remastering these old classics on the PS1, that's fine and good, but they were completed in a way. They were fine. Twinsanity was incomplete. Twinsanity needs a fucking remake. And here we have all these other games getting it, and now people are acting like we don't fucking need it anymore. And I'm just like, so we're just gonna let Twinsanity just live on as this unfinished, like, complete fucking waste. Okay. Okay. Same event to the Dragonfly? Okay. You know, why bother fixing the actual problems? You know, when we could just have more new games, and they're probably gonna suck because, you know, the developers, they were literally working off what the originals did. They're not really working on anything new. Not even Nitro Fueled is really doing that much that's new. Yeah, it has stickers and shit, but that's customization. All fucking racing games have customization. All of the shit you're seeing is just remastered versions of, like, CDR and fucking Nitro Kart and shit. It's not new, really. It's just a big collection, like, all the fucking kart racing games of Crash put together into one clusterfuck compilation for you. And I mean, that's great, but at the same time, it's not a new thing. The only thing that can actually be new is new karts, new racers, and new tracks. Which there might be. I don't know that much on this yet, but we'll see, I guess. All I do know is that it's gonna play the same as CTR, you know, have to do the same bullshit as before. But as for Spyro Reignited Trilogy, with focus being put on CTR Nitro Fueled, I don't think this is going to get DLCs. There hasn't even been any new news on DLCs for Insane Trilogy, and that has been ported recently on Switch, I believe. So it has been ported about, but it really hasn't been getting much new lately. And I don't think this is going to get anything new either. I think this is what we're going to get pretty much for the rest of eternity, really. If we do get DLC, obviously you'll see a video again, like another little bonus part for you popping up on the channel, but until then, this is Reignited Trilogy, but this was Spyro 1, 2, and 3 Reignited. I've understood all 3 games. They are fine. You know, if you like the original games, or if you want your kids to play these games, go for it. Otherwise, this is just kind of, you know, maybe just give it a try. And if you don't like it, just sell it away or whatever. But yeah, it's not that great. So, now this is done. The next fucking Let's Play I'm doing is Time Splitters. I'm gonna be doing all 3 of those games. 100%. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the Relics of Crash, where I'm getting the absolute highest ranking in all the challenges. And it's gonna be painful. The shit I do for you people. Thanks for watching. Here's the dev team right there. Thank you for giving all of these fans their happiness. And thank you for watching this entire Let's Play. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time for Time Splitters. See ya.